What's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. I am the Eva Monroe. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel today. I am joined by my lovely son, Mr. Izzy B, aka Zay. That's what you will hear me refer to him as. And tonight we're going to play a game, expensive versus cheap. I wanted to do this video because somebody told me in the comment section one day, they were like, your fragrances be smelling like dirty socks dipped in oud, and don't nobody want to buy niche fragrances because they don't smell good. So
they also said that, remember we did that fragrance, your fall line, I think, your fall favorites. And then they tried to say I only like Tom Ford because of the name. I was like, I don't know nothing about a fragrance.
Okay, so we're going to see to the untrained nose, because Zay has an untrained nose, if he can tell the difference between some of my most expensive fragrances and some of my cheapest fragrances. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. All right, so before I spray, I'm going to need you to turn your head. Don't look.
Oh.
Yeah. If you get caught cheating, that's a penalty. Okay. All right? Just so you know.
I still wouldn't be able to know in the bottle.
Okay, we're going to start out with kind of a tricky one. All right?
Did you show the people?
No, they can't see until after you say if it's expensive or cheap. I sprayed it. Expensive or cheap? And don't be looking over here at what I got going on.
It's covered up by towels, y'all. So, okay, this I'm gonna say cheap because it just smells like just pure vanilla.
Okay, all right. Aquilina pink sugar.
How much does that cost?
Like probably like $9.99. Okay, all right.
A 1 for 1.
1 for 1. All right, turn around.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it a little more difficult this time, okay?
Okay.
A little more difficult. This one, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get this one right.
Is it time?
All right, there you go. Expensive or cheap? I don't like the face you just made. Let's start with that.
This smells like sweaty, what'd you say, sweaty socks?
No, it does not. What does it smell, expensive or cheap?
I'm going to say cheap, but I don't know. It just smells like man.
Really?
Aftershave. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Maybe, is there coconut in here?
Expensive or cheap?
Cheap.
Cheap, okay. Sarah Jessica Parker stash.
How much does that cost?
It's like, well, it used to be like $19.99 or $9.99 a bottle, but now the price went up on it and it's really hard to find because people love it so much. All right.
So did I get that one?
I don't know, because I feel like it's cheap, but I think it smells kind of expensive. We're going to leave that one floating around in the atmosphere. All right. Now, okay, turn your head.
Oh, yeah.
I got a good one now. It's going to be smelling like everything in here. All right, I'm going to let that air. No, you can't look.
You said all right.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay?
Yeah. Expensive or cheap?
This smells horrible. Oh my God.
I'm about to put you out of here.
I'm going to go expensive on this. Does this smell like alcohol?
Does it smell like maple syrup?
Yeah, there's maple in there, but there's something else.
Clove. It smells like cloves.
Expensive?
Very expensive.
Okay.
Very expensive. Clive Christian, E.
Very expensive.
But you don't like it?
Heck no. Never wear that.
All right, turn your head. Okay. I don't think you're going to get this.
Mama, stop saying okay and you're not done yet.
I say okay all the time. Here you go. Expensive.
This is cheap, and it smells like baby powder.
Oh, it is cheap. You're right. Now, all my queens of a more mature age, y'all gonna remember this one.
What is that?
Navy.
Navy who?
It's just Navy.
Oh, it's just Navy.
That's the name of the fragrance. The name of the perfume.
Okay.
That was an old school fragrance. We used
How
to cover ourselves in that
cost?
back now, like probably $5.99.
Oh, okay. So this is like those fragrances they sell at the Five Below.
No, that used to cost a little bit of money, like probably like $20. But when you was like 16, you didn't have $20 to be spending on a fragrance.
So like, okay, so the first fragrance we had that I said smelled like vanilla. Does it only have one note in it?
Aqualina Pink Sugar? No. We'll get into that later on. All right. Turn your head. All right. Go ahead. Expensive or cheap?
I'm going to say cheap. What? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to say cheap. Oh, it's a Tom Ford. I know I messed up. It isn't. I like this though, but it just smells cheap.
Does it?
I think so.
Really? Mm-hmm. I love that. I ain't been keeping score, but I don't think you're doing so hot.
Are you doing one. Good?
Oh, did you?
That's the only one I missed.
Tom
and that
Ford?
One that you said we gonna leave it in the air, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, okay. All right, turn your head. Okay, I'm gonna throw another curveball at you. Here you go.
This smells like cold medicine. Like a cough drop.
Expensive? Or cheap?
I'm gonna say expensive.
I'm gonna say it's cheap. I'm gonna say it's as cheap as it gets.
I know that. That's explanation.
Yeah. Explanation. That was one of my scents from back in the day when I thought I was doing something. I would cover myself in exclamation. All right, turn around. All right, so you missed 2.
Yeah, I missed 2.
Okay.
Of how many did we do?
I don't remember. We'll add them up at the end.
3, 4, 5, 6.
We did 6 already? Okay. If you missed this one, I'm about to put you up out of here. Here you go.
It don't smell like nothing. It's cheap. It's cheap. This is cheap. Is it cheap?
Y'all, I'm embarrassed. We're going to end this right here, right now.
What's that?
Musk Oud. Raja Parfums.
I don't have
Does this
Raja.
look cheap? This don't even look... Does this look cheap? Look at the blingage.
That Ariana Grande bottle had blingage on it.
That's different. We talking about Ariana Grande. There is no... You cannot even put Raja and Ariana in the same sentence.
Oh, yeah.
Period. All right. We already did that one. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna throw another curveball at you. Let's see if you get this one. You probably won't get this one.
Probably won't.
I can't believe you called Raja cheap. Here you go.
Oh.
Expensive.
This is cheap. I feel like I know this scent. It's cheap though. I know.
What makes you feel like it's cheap? Let's talk. Let's converse.
I just feel like those fragrances that are more like fresh smelling. They smell like they just really got like one note, maybe one on the top and the bottom. They cheap. What's that?
Killian.
Oh, I know. Oh, I don't.
But I'm actually going to give you that because, y'all, when I bought this, I said to myself, this does not smell like a Killian. It smells like Tropicana suntan lotion. Do you get a suntan lotion vibe from it? And I'm gonna give you this because honestly, for the price, it kind of smells cheap. So I'm gonna give you that one. All right, on to the next one. All right, turn your head.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be another one that let that alcohol vibe go away. All right, there you go. I feel like you should like that one. Do you like that?
No.
Expensive or
I'm gonna
cheap?
go with I'm gonna say cheap. It's just not really.
Oh, well, see,
exciting.
It actually sells for cheap, but I don't feel like it smells cheap. It's Ragba from Latafa. I don't feel like it smells cheap. It smells like Casamarati Bouquet Idea, y'all. So I don't feel like it smells cheap, but it actually sells for cheap. It's like it sells really cheap, actually. Like I think I paid like $30 for that. Okay, turn around.
Oh.
Oh. If you don't get this one, I would be devastated for you. Okay, here you go. Expensive?
Oh, I know this. This is expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, is it a Tom Ford?
No.
It's not?
No.
It's
one of your BFFs.
One of my BFFs. One of my BFFs. Oh, it's Ariana Grande.
Cloud.
But I was thinking of a Baccarat.
Did you say it smelled expensive or cheap? You didn't say, did you?
I didn't say. I don't know how much that is. I would say cheap though, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I was thinking of Baccarat.
$5.40?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense because that's what it smells like. But I just knew he was going to score on that one. And I even thought you would be able to call the name out. Okay. I got this one. We're going to do this one. Let's see how your sniffer is working. I don't know. I'm kind of questioning your sniffer here.
How many did I get wrong?
I lost count.
I only got 3 wrong. This is awful.
Expensive or cheap?
I don't know. This just stinks.
Y'all,
oh, man,
we need to redo this video. Expensive or cheap? What does it smell like? What are you getting from that? Tell me this.
Ivy, like.
What the hell does ivy smell like?
Like,
Does ivy have a smell? Or do you know somebody named Ivy that stinks?
No. Oh my. Okay. Mama, this smells like marijuana.
What?
Yes.
After this, we'll talk about how you know what marijuana smells like, but
I don't know. This I'm gonna say expensive. It's one of them.
Okay, well at least you got that right, and that's Golden Dollar.
That was awful.
Xerjoff. Really?
If you don't have this, don't pick it up.
No, don't tell people that because this is one of my favorites. This is totally one of my favorites. I'm working on you, and so is God. All right, I got another one. Now, let me do one that I think you're really gonna like. Okay. Even though what you're really gonna like is questionable these days. Okay. All right. Expensive.
I don't like this, but it smells
cheap. You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
What don't you like about it?
It's very sweet.
Yeah, it's dope. No?
I think cheap, but
Xerjoff Italica.
how much is a Xerjoff?
It's like a couple $100
for that.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh,
this is really good.
This is amazing.
You're so fake. All right, turn around. Last one. y'all, this has not gone according to plan.
Well, you thought I was gonna win.
I really did. I even thought you was gonna like some stuff.
I liked one of them.
When you said Lav Extreme smelled cheap, I was like, okay. Expensive or cheap?
Or awful.
What do you smell in there?
I don't really pick up on any notes.
Tobacco?
Tobacco. Maybe some leather.
There might be leather in there. The tobacco may have a leathery vibe. You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, but are you gonna say expensive or cheap?
Expensive.
Okay, it's kind of in between. It's not terribly expensive. It's not terribly cheap, and it's Mancera Red Tobacco, and it is so good. This is one of my favorite tobacco fragrances. This is so good. Well, kings and queens, the moral of the story is I thought we would come to the conclusion that expensive fragrances stood out above, cheap fragrances. But apparently it's up to the individual and their sniffer. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was fun. Until I see you again, be blessed and bye for now. You gotta wink because I wink.
Oh, okay. Do it again. Wait, you wink your left?